All right, Kelly, let's jump ahead a little bit. Let's talk about program mix. How do you weigh the importance of events? How important were they for you in your last few jobs in moving the pipeline?
Mm. Well, when you think about all of the different program mix, there's tons of different types of programs that you can run. I have talked about the importance of culture and driving this emotional connection and the sense of why to your customers. In my opinion, the best way to do that is with events. So let's talk really specifically about what happens with events. And here's an interesting story. About 2 weeks ago, we just hit the 10-year anniversary of Tableau's IPO. And there was all of this activity on the web about people getting nostalgic about what happened 10 years ago, and from customers and partners. And one of the interesting things is people were saying what they loved about Tableau is there were just such amazing events, in-person events as well as online events, that drew a really useful, tight sense of community. And so when you're thinking about events, a couple pieces of data. We had tracked at both Tableau and Gong, if we were tracking revenue, we knew if someone sent at least one person to an event, they bought more software. And for those companies who sent multiple people to the events, 5 ended up being the ticker when we were at Tableau, they bought between 3 to 7 times more software. It was very profound in terms of if people went to the event. But it's not just any event, because most events, what happens is an event is a company does an advertisement in a commercial, and it's not super engaging. So 3 tricks for events of what you want. Number 1, you want events to have thought leadership. You want your customers and prospects and the attendees to learn something new, not just something about your product, because they can do that by talking to a salesperson, but something that helps them to do better in their job, something about their space or their function or a trend in the industry. I'm seeing lots and lots of events right now on AI because everyone wants to learn about it. So thought leadership. Number 2, you want there to be engagement. So Eric, you're doing a great job on this one. There's polls, there's Q&A, there's live chat, there's interaction. People do breakout rooms, etc. But you want to engage, because if people aren't engaged, they're multitasking on their computers, and it's not going to be as helpful. And then number 3 is you want to drive a sense of community. So one of the things that I've always seen is really, really effective in these events is people are interacting with other like-minded people, same functions, same problems, and they end up talking to each other. It's not just about a vendor-employee or a vendor-customer relationship. It's building that community. And if you can drive engagement with thought leadership where you're driving community, you not only have a company customer type of engagement, that's when you start really creating a movement. And that's really, really meaningful. And you can't create a movement without good events.